So here the last view of Maceió.
E ela é daqui,
Shark infested. Isso, perfeito, perfeito.
Pronto. Aí tem café, tem inhame, cuscuz, macaxeira, feijão, arroz, carne de sol, carne de galinha.
Aí eu tomo café em minha casa. Momentico.
Não, isso é outra história.
Ok. Obrigado.
Obrigado, viu?
Sí, obrigado.
Até a
Bueno,
próxima.
muy bueno. Chao.
Comida pronta ali, ó.
Ah, sim.
Ali embaixo, onde tá com a TV.
Ah, está bueno. Ah, sí, claro. Acá.
Aí,
Sí,
aí tem comida ali pronta já.
perfecto. Aqui entra a casa. Ok.
Falar pra você. Dentro do shopping do...
Sim, entra o shopping.
Acho que eu tiro.
Okay, now I'm walking towards Boa Viagem. Apparently the police guy who I just saw, he was really friendly, and even he confirmed it is actually really dangerous walking around in this area. Not here on the beach. Even so, people would simply grab your camera. You just have to hold tight, that's all. But he said if I'm going towards Central, which I'm planning tomorrow, he said be very careful. And that's what the police guy is saying, not just some average neighbor. The thing is that people all think it's dangerous here. You ask a Brazilian person, they always say it's very dangerous. And on the end, it doesn't really is. So, yeah, I take it easy. Funny thing is, I live in Brasilia Teimosa. That is the barrio called. And if you translate it into English, it actually means stubborn Brasilia. Stubborn Brazilians, more or less like this. So I don't know whether they're stubborn. I can only see that most people aren't talkative and friendly. Not really. Some of them, like this woman who are trying to buy my recharge of my phone number, she was friendly, but in general I would say they're not very communicative, these people. Yeah, this is the outer edge of Boa Viagem, the very far outer edge. So this is where the favela people come down from their neighborhood to go to the beach. The police guy just said if I would turn left going to Centro, I should make sure that I keep left and not going suddenly right into the favela. So Brazil definitely still is kind of crazy. It hasn't changed in all these years, especially not Pernambuco. ¿Dónde está la oficina de correo? Correo? Sí, correo.
Moço, pior que eu nem... Eu moro aqui...
¿En esta avenida?
Eu não sei nem explicar direito. Eu mal... Assim, eu moro aqui há anos, mas eu conheço muita coisa pouca por aqui.
Soma... Ok. Eu buscando. Obrigado.
Tenha uma boa tarde.
Sim. well, at least they're friendly, but I see other guys, they eyeing me right away. They're eyeing me for what I have in my pocket. They size you up, that's what they do, before they make a move. And if I'm holding this camera, which is a GoPro 8, so basically a new one, if I'm holding that up, of course, they size me up right away. Then I have a nice hidden pocket where they can't really see the phone. It's a bit concealed. The pocket doesn't get bulky, which is good. Yeah, that's it from now. Well, so now I'm here. Apparently I'm here in a recharge shop to recharge my phone number with 10 reals to get internet. What I didn't notice is I left Bahia state and I'm now in the state of Pernambuco, and her recharging system doesn't work. She can't recharge me from here. I need to buy a new number. So if I'm leaving from here to the next state, I would need to buy another new number. That's crazy. That's Brazil. Really the craziness of Brazil. So, but I know from last year when I was in Rio de Janeiro, I went to the post office and they have a universal number you can use in all of Brazil. Plus they have a much faster internet. I just remember. So I'm gonna go now to find the post office. ¿Dónde está la oficina de correo?
Tá pouco distante.
Pouco distante.
Lá dentro de Boa Viagem.
Pero caminar, sim.
Não, de táxi. Tem que vir táxi.
Pero más o menos, ¿cuántos minutos caminando o cuántos kilómetros?
Sei não.
Faz perigo ele ir,
De
principalmente
carro,
essa cama aí pra turma não roubar. Né,
Ah,
Joelma?
sim, tranquilo.
Sim, aí deixa eu te explicar.
Sim.
Você vai caminhando,
Sim.
aí você vai correr o risco de ser assaltado?
Sim, eu sei. Isn't that's the fun? That's
Não, ele tava falando.
no. That's really the interesting thing about Brazil. I have been recommended this probably at least 30 times by now. As soon as I pull out my camera, everyone always tell me, before they even say anything else, they say, be careful, this camera going to be stolen from you. Well, I'm still going to pull out the camera, otherwise I won't be able to record it, right? So let's see. Ok, más o menos, ¿cuántos kilómetros para la correo, oficina de correo?
Quantos quilômetros eu não sei dizer ao certo não, mas eu creio que deve ser uns 30 minutos mais ou menos, 20 a 30 minutos.
20 a 30, caminando.
Isso,
Más o menos aonde?
pra cá, nessa direção.
Ah, acá, direção acá. Oficina
Porque
de...
pra cá nessa direção é complicado, porque é mais perigoso do que ir pra cá.
Ah, mais
Por
perigoso?
aqui é muito mais perigoso do que ir pra ali. Você acredita? Você acredita? Se for
Sim,
caminhando...
Isso é verdade, sim, isso é verdade. Isso é centro, para centro.
Isso lá naquela
para
direção
centro.
lá é o centro. E aqui é...
Ok, eu caminhando mais para allá, Boa Viagem.
Isso,
Antes de Boa Viagem.
isso. Deixa eu ver. 1, 2, 3... Acho que na quinta barraca de coco.
Quinta quarta, ok. Quinta quarta.
Isso. Tá vendo a barraca lá? Barraca lá. O quiosque.
Apparently this is the local area. It's the Brasilia Teimosa beach. Stretches a bit longer over there. It's the only place where there's a bar. Nowhere else can you go and see that here. So maybe I sit down here. Definitely the place where people are every day. and more this neighborhood reminds me on Africa. Not because people are black or brown or whatever, but the mentality of the people is very African here. But it's a nice neighborhood nevertheless. I really like it here. Nice beach neighborhood, and you can sit around here in the afternoon. The sun goes down in Recife much earlier. It's only 4:30, but it looks like it's 6:30. The sun is almost down. At 5 o'clock the sun goes down here. We are so far east. Anyway, so that's the beginning of my neighborhood, and I will show around some bit more tomorrow about the neighborhood itself. Kind of interesting. I know I talk a lot about Cuba, but that could be just the typical LA in Havana, in central Havana. It just looks very similar, but we are in Brazil in a normal, ordinary, but very poor neighborhood. People always tell me to be careful, but I find the poor people actually more honest, more ordinary than anywhere else. So anyway, this is the view of the neighborhood. Tomorrow I will visit Recife Centro, have a look at the central area, which apparently is really dangerous. What at least the police told me yesterday. Should be extremely careful. But tomorrow is a Friday. Saturday and Sunday the centro is always deserted, so I definitely going there tomorrow. Well, I guess that's a Recife you have never seen before on any video, because all these beautification videos and top 10 travel destination videos showing you Instagrammable pictures, that's not what you're gonna see in my channel. Too bad the Brazilians aren't really that open to talk to. I usually really like to talk to locals and just get to know, but here they aren't friendly. In Brazil they aren't really friendly, and that's the truth. So I hope you people out there get it. The Brazilians aren't as open as the picture is portrayed for so many years. Everyone makes these videos about beautiful Rio de Janeiro, and you have to go, the top 10 reasons to go to Brazil for the people and all this. It's all bullshit. Take it easy. There are much better destinations to go to. I can only say don't go to Brazil. It's useless now. There are definitely better locations to travel to. Okay, now we are here. El fin del mundo. How the Brazilians would say when you end up at a location where there is no further way to go. It's the final little tip of the beach, and then you end up in the vast ocean. That's a nice Brazilian music that reminds me of the old days. 20 years ago, bohemian life at the Copacabana Ipanema beach in Rio. It was really fun. A nice reminder of what happened in the past, and you can look long to find it now. It's gone. Well, it's the end of the beach. I'm gonna sit at the beach now and have a beer. I'm actually on the outer edge of the neighborhood where I'm living, so yeah, it's still considered dangerous, and everybody say as soon as the sun goes down you should take everything away. And even in the daytime when motorbikes pass you, they could easily take things from you, so you should always be a bit careful. They might just grab it. So whenever you see a motorbike with two guys sitting on it, I always have a little bit lookout for that. They do play quite well foot volley. So maybe that's the new game in Brazil. Nobody cares about football no more.